Loo Loo Land, everybody sing along with the Loo Loo Band. Every boy, every girl, every woman, every man loves Loo Loo Land.
Maria's calling us, Stella.
You get up.
Hey, we get our first look into Stolas' life before the affair. Character depth for the win.
Daddy! Daddy!
And now you're just gonna have baby Octavia steal my heart? What the heck, man?
You must remember, no matter what happens to me, I will never be far away from my special little starfire. It always seems more quiet in the dark.
This is why hiring musical theater talent to do your musical animated series is a great choice. These performers know the voice better than most people, are well liked by theatergoers, which draws that crowd to the show, and you can have wonderful moments like this. Also, Sam Haft is an amazing songwriter, and I love his talents are a part of the show.
I used to think love would be fun.
The Spindle Horse team is now flexing their animation skills beyond what we've seen so far. All of this makes me say, wait, this is a free show?
As the stars start to align, I hope you take it as a sign that you'll be okay.
And I love how the song isn't Stolas telling Octavia that he'll always be there, but rather she's his legacy and she'll be okay even after he's gone. So 7 planets all colliding into the sun. The show loves its foreshadowing, so maybe a win? We shall see.
And when creation goes to die, you can find me in the sky.
I hope Spindlehorse can release the full version of the song sung by the cast soon. I really want to hear Bryce Pinkham's full rendition. And a sick match cut into the present is definitely appreciated.
World is burning down around me.
I'm glad Barrett Wilbert Weed gets to sing the song, even not as Octavia, but I really hope we get an Octavia song in the future because, well, Barrett Wilbert Weed. Also in folklore, Stolas is over plants like he is astrology, so another detail win.
You are a embarrassment! I'm not spending another moment looking at your pathetic, imp-sucking face!
Let's take a moment to appreciate Georgina Lee's excellent work as Stella. Both funny and terrifying, and a villain I love to hate. Such a great voice for such an evil character. The Greed Seeds read, "Who cares what's in here?" Details are fun.
Good morning, Octavia. Did you sleep well, my owlet?
Is that a serious question?
Stolas is trying to ease the situation, and it makes you feel bad for him because you know he loves his daughter, but you have that sneaking thought in the back of your mind on how he pretty much put himself in this position. At least that's what we think for now. Still, characters with complexity to them is a sign of good writing.
Why, hello, my Blitzy.
What?
Dad!
The editing in this episode is so on point.
I'll pay you.
Pay me what?
Money.
Done!
Blitz is a simple imp. Money talks.
Loo Loo Land?
Loo Loo Land!
Loo Loo Land!
The fact Millie's eyes are still sparkling while Luna is already done with the day. Relatable on both fronts. The score is the perfect blend of merriment and dissonance. Jefferson Friedman, Matt Novak, and Christopher French did an amazing job in this episode.
Come on right there, sweetie. If you try my little ass in that park, I swear to you.
Blitz's face during this is so amazing.
I'm literally gonna be sick.
Oh, crumbs. I knew today would be a lot. What do you need?
Moxie is the mom friend confirmed.
That is deeply upsetting.
I quote this almost daily now.
Well, hey there!
Good to see Ralphie was able to get a job when he got sent down. Also, there's Waldo. Also, most of the background characters in this episode are the Spindlehorse team's Imsonas. So many wins in just a couple of seconds, wow.
I know you're a pervert under there.
Yeah.
Honesty.
My parents would bring me and my siblings here when they could swing it, money-wise.
Hey, a little bit of character depth for Millie too. We love to see it.
We gotta do my favorite ride!
Oh, yeah? Which one?
I'd totally ride that. I'm not even joking. I just noticed the family giving Moxie the side eye. And the score continues to be fire. What? Nothing else is on fire yet.
Oh
Getting flashbacks to Curse of the Dark Castle. Moving on.
It's me, the robotic Fizzerali.
And now Beetlejuice gets his moment in the sun. Thank you, Alex Brightman, for saying yes.
I have a dream. He has a dream. I'm here to tell.
I've heard this somewhere before. Makes sense in the rip-off theme park. Well done, Perry Grip. Well done.
Yes, I don't really know what that thing is, but I want that thing.
Oh, Ashley. I found Honey Spice.
One game, please.
Moxie.
Oh man, a real shame, I tell you. What? Ah.
Don Daryl Rivera continues to flex his range with even the simplest of characters.
How delightful.
Props to this long take in keeping the energy going. Good job, storyboard and animation team.
Kitties are still running away from you, huh?
The O is silent now.
Even Blitz and the Robo-Fizz are getting character depth even when the real Fizz isn't there. Love it. He's even stealing Fortnite dances. Thankfully, they can avoid lawsuits.
But I'm really good with guns now. Dance!
What is programmed into these robots that they're ready to kill Blitz on sight?
I say, get your inconvenient tortures here.
Who doesn't love a good inconvenience in their shows every once an episode?
It's okay, I've got some unfinished business to take care of.
And who doesn't love a good Terminator reference? Oh no, our Honey Spice, it's broken.
He's up! Busy.
Being a fool.
What kind of fool?
The everything is now on fire kind.
You can also say it's getting lit. I'll leave now. This scene. Unfortunately, so many people misinterpreted the scene, but I'll save that for the conclusion. So for now, let's give huge props to Barrett Wilbert-Weed and Bryce Pinkham for their amazing performances. They don't force anything, they just let their emotional side out briefly for the sake of the scene, and they, as artists, get to express themselves. Also, props to Richard Horvitz and Vivzy for their incredible direction, and the animators for adding their wonderful interpretations to the scene as well.
You ruined another good thing, sir.
What another great final shot to end on. By Millie. So, throughout this video, I talked about the character depth, and before you rush into the comments to complain, remember that I said depth, not development. Character depth is the reveal of more things about the character than just their surface-level personality, while character development is when something happens to a character to make them change over time. Stolas is given depth by his broken family life through his actions. When we get to Season 2, I'll give my opinion on the honestly inevitable cheating Stolas did, but whether or not you think he was in the right does not negate the fact that his actions do have consequences, which is what the whole show is set upon. Blitz is given depth through the small glimpses into his past as a clown and his rivalry with Fizz. Moxie and Millie are given some depth through their thoughts on theme parks, and in turn, how they view the world. Octavia is given depth through her parents fighting and how it affects her. This episode gives us so much depth to each character that it all culminates in that scene. Okay. There were some who criticized the scene because it was seemingly setting up drama for the show that was setting way too high of expectations, which led to the strange conclusion that this was above Madrano's skill as a writer, which personally, I disagree with. I doubt Vivzy, and in turn Rogers, would purposefully set up a lot of depth and potential development for their indie project if they didn't know where it was going to go. Hazbin Hotel clearly set up a whole lot, and we've seen Helluva Boss is also deeper than we know with just this episode alone. And remember what I said last week. Things are not always as they seem. And Vivzy's team is also on top of it, which is especially evident in this episode. Her whole support group will let her know when it's all working and when it isn't. Overall, this episode is a great continuation of the series. Sam Haft and Perry Grip's songs are worth another win, the voice cast is definitely getting more wins, the storyboarding, especially in You Will Be Okay, was fantastic. Paul Valecco, Zach Gearing, Seth Enderholm, and Jess Sims did some excellent work. Special shout out to character animation lead Amy Hurd, because these characters are really coming to life with each episode. So that was Loo Loo Land. I hope I didn't lose any of you with some of the more serious stuff, and if you guys do or don't want me to continue with it, let me know. Sometimes it's unavoidable. But either way, I'll see you next week for another fun episode. Ashley. I found Honey Spice. Oh, Ashley. I found Honey Spice. Oh, Ashley. I found honey spice.
No, Ashley. No, Ashley. Oh no, our Ashley. It's broken. Oh no, our honey spice. It's broken. Oh no, our honey spice. It's broken.